and subscribe, this is where you wanna be, cause you know we gon' talk about it. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Get in here, we in here tonight, so get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey y'all, hey. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Hello to all my members, my subscribers. Thank you guys for being loyal. Woo, child, today. I know I was supposed to bring y'all another story, But I had to pause on that story, okay, to bring y'all something different. Something different. We're going to talk about something different today, y'all. Something different, okay? Something that I wasn't even aware of. So I'm like, you know, we were so caught up in other stories that somehow this slipped by me, y'all. This slipped by me. Apparently, in January of 2023, which was last year, 6 officers out of Rankin County, Mississippi, right outside of Jackson. Brandon, Mississippi is right outside of Jackson. Is Rankin County Police Department or Sheriff Department. But Brandon, Mississippi, who knows where Brandon, Mississippi is? They say it's not too far from Jackson, Mississippi. Okay? I can't believe shit like this is still going on in 2024. So, or 2023. We're going to talk about this today, y'all. We're going to talk about this today. I so happen to turn on the news and I see where 6 officers have been charged, actually sentenced. They've already been charged. They've been sentenced. Somebody told me to drop the link. Okay, I'm going to drop it right quick for you. Come on up right quick, and then we'll get into the story. She said, I know the whole story. You live in Mississippi? This is crazy. So I'm just finding this out, and I'm appalled, to say the least, that 6 white officers in 2023 wanted to go and torture 2 black men. So they were sentenced today. Apparently, they've already been sentenced on federal charges. Today, they were sentenced on state charges. Who knew about this story? Who already knew about this story with these 6 officers right here? These 6 officers out of Brandon, Mississippi. And these are the 2 black men that they tortured, sexually assaulted, and left one for dead. Shot one in the mouth. Who knew about this story? Anybody? Yes, they call themselves the Goon Squad. Sure do. She said, I haven't heard of this story. Exactly, because we was too caught up on something else. But I got to tell y'all about this story because I am totally appalled. Totally appalled. I'm just shocked that it wasn't, you know, they said it was national coverage, but I'm like, well, I didn't hear about it. Why didn't nobody test some shit up? Okay? Why ain't nobody marching? Why, you know, I didn't hear nothing about this, you guys. Nothing. Okay? She said they showed it on Inside Edition. Well, I guess I must have turned the TV off, baby. I must have turned the TV off. I'm going to wait till Sandra come up here right quick and see what she has to say. Or Sharon, I'm sorry. And then we're going to get into the story. Are you on your way, Sharon? Come on up right quick so I can go ahead and get into this story, you guys. 6 officers thought they was above the law, honey. 6 police officers, because they ain't got shit else to do. Ain't got nothing else to do. So they wanted to go have a little fun. That's what they wanted to do. So now they're going to be having fun, locked up. Locked the heck up.
Hours.
I'm going to play this video that I found on NBC that explains a little bit about the story, and then we're going to get into it. I'm not sure if Sandra got the
In the last hour, 6 former Mississippi officers were sentenced to 15 to 45 years in prison on state charges in the assault and torture of 2 black men. The officers pleaded guilty to charges including hindering prosecution, burglary, home invasion, and aggravated assault. Now, this all comes after the group, which called themselves the Goon Squad, also pleaded guilty to separate federal charges last year, and they were sentenced to terms of 10 to 40 years in prison. NBC News correspondent Priya Sridhar is live outside the courthouse in Brandon, Mississippi for us this afternoon. Priya, walk us through the details of the state sentences these men are facing and how this connects to what they've already been convicted of federally.
Yeah, that's right. These 6 law enforcement officers actually pleaded guilty to all of both the federal and the state charges. Most of them were felonies. As you mentioned, home invasion, obstruction of justice, conspiracy, aggravated assault. This all stems from an incident that happened back in January of last year where a white neighbor in Rankin County called a sheriff's deputy and said that she was concerned about 2 black men who were entering a white woman's home. At that point, this deputy mobilized what they called the Goon Squad because they prided themselves on using excessive force, went to that home, entered without a search warrant, and then proceeded to brutally torture these men for a period of 90 minutes, physically, sexually, and psychologically abusing them. And once things had gotten too far, one of those 2 black men ended up shot in the mouth. The law enforcement officers realized they had to cover it all up. So they planted methamphetamine and a gun, according to court records, and actually charged the men with drug possession. But of course, since then, things have been reversed, and now these men are facing their own jail sentences.
And the 2 victims in this case, Michael Jenkins and Eddie Parker, they filed a $40 million civil lawsuit against the Rankin County Sheriff's Office last year. What are you hearing from them? Have they spoken today? Have their families spoken out?
Yeah, we heard from the victims and their families, and they called the sentences today monumental, especially since what the state was recommending, which was actually half of what the judge ended up imposing today. They did deliver victim impact statements inside of the courtroom through their attorney, Malik Shabazz. Let's take a listen to the words of Eddie Parker, one of those 2 victims.
My life was not perfect, but it was mine. I doubt if I'll ever experience it again. I wish I didn't have to experience the memory of this torture session, but I can't do that either. I can't erase my memories, but I will struggle to live on.
And so Vicki and Ellison, now everyone from the courtroom actually moved over to the Rankin County Sheriff's Department because they're calling on the Sheriff Brian Bailey to resign. They say there are systemic problems in the Sheriff's Department and that he knew about it, and it's time for him to go.
All right, and that civil lawsuit is a $400 million lawsuit. We'll keep following this. Priya, thank you.
And they should get every freaking penny of that $40 million lawsuit, okay? $40 million. Hold on, let me see what Sharon wants right quick. Hey, Sharon, how you doing, baby? Sharon, can you hear me? Sharon. Okay, it sounds like she in her car. Listen, you guys, this happened January 24th of last year, 2023. Last year, 2023, a white officer called up his buddies, y'all, and said, hey, are y'all busy? You want to have some fun? Do y'all want to get in on this mission? Get in on this mission? So apparently, yeah, 400 million. I'm sorry, I said 40 million, 400 million. Now, I don't know if they'll get 400 million. But hey, let's just find out. Okay, right now it's on hold. Right now they, going through it or whatever, pending. But let's find out how much they get, okay? She said, let me up. I did, baby. Sharon, are you here? Is that you up here?
Amor, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. How you doing, honey? Yes, ma'am, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I'm good. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
Hey.
I can hear you, Amora.
Okay. You live in Mississippi?
I'm in Texas, but I know that story. I'm actually going home Saturday for the trial. I'm actually an activist, and those guys, Eddie Parker and the other one, we are Michael Jenkins. We are all fighting cases together. So those are my brothers. It actually happened a year after my son case. My son case actually broke Mississippi history, and Michael now was their case is it's long drawn out, y'all. It's a bad case. It's very bad, and yes, they do have to face those state cases, and I think it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So those 40 years that they got, some of them got
They sentenced them today. They had to sentence
them on the state charges.
Yeah, today.
Oh, they must have changed. They must have changed the day because we were supposed to go there Monday. The gun club from Houston, Texas, was supposed to go there Monday. So they must have went ahead on and tried to get them sentenced today. But I know they got sentenced on the federal side of it. I didn't know they got sentenced on the state side just yet because that was supposed to be Monday.
Yeah, it says 6 ex-officers who pleaded guilty in Goon Squad torture of 2 black men sentenced in state court. And I'm gonna read the sentences off in a minute, but yeah, so yeah, they got sentenced today. Some of them got up to 45 years in prison. Some of them got up to 40.
Yeah, because I know they got 40 years. One of them got 40 years on the federal side. One got 17, two got 17 and a half. One got 20, and the other one got 10 years. The one that got 10 years, y'all, he actually did not even work for that police department. He came in with someone else, and that was his initiation.
Yep, Hartfield. He was sentenced to state. He got 15 for state, and he got 10 for federal to run concurrent.
Oh, wow.
Yep, so he'll be in for and concurrent meaning that they have to do
all that time.
Well, they got to do the largest years, which is the 15 years, because he got 15 for state. Hartfield 15 for state and 10 for federal. So he's going to have to do 15 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So these officers, they just wanted something to do. Apparently, you know, they were known to go do things like this and then don't document it, right? And then they try to fake charges, and that's what gets me right there. I can't stand when they do that bull crap and try to say that these guys had methamphetamine, okay, which is a criminal charge, right? So now they violated their rights, go to their house without a warrant, break in because they heard that these 2 black men were at a white woman's house. I can't believe we're still on that in 2023. Okay, a white woman's house in Mississippi, is that not allowed now? I mean, you know, I ain't been in Mississippi in so long, but is it not allowed?
Well, Amora, that happened in Brandon. They still have a Confederate flag. I mean, a Confederate statue in the middle of the town. So they don't care down there. They still have a big old Confederate statue in the middle of the town. Time you get in town, you're going to see that KKK statue in the middle of the town.
Okay, so I'm not even familiar with Brandon. I never even heard of it, to be honest with you. But apparently in Brandon, Mississippi, if a black man is known to associate or date or whatever a white woman, then something like this is going to happen. In the middle of the night, you're going to get your door knocked in and you're going to be violated. Now, some of the charges that some of the assault that took place was they tased them, they beat them, they made them get naked and shower together. They threw eggs at them, which I don't understand what the eggs was for. Like, what is that? Sound like some type of kid play. And then they sexually assaulted them. And they did this for 90 minutes, you guys. And stuck a weapon in one of the guy's mouth and pulled the trigger. Pulled the trigger. He shot him in the mouth and left. 90 minutes of torture and left, and then turned around and tried to charge them with a crime.
Yep, they did that more. They did charge them, but once we got all the phone records and their recording, if you can find those that transcript of those calls, you will be disgusted. You will not be able to read it all. They did charge them, and it took his mom 2 weeks to actually see Michael. They wouldn't even let his mom see him. So we actually had to go down and do a protest. And that was the way he actually was able to see his mom.
All right. Where can I find the phone records from?
You should be able to pull them up on, should be on Mississippi. I think it's Mississippi Free Press, if I'm not mistaken. But that's where it actually should be located. But yes, they it took his mom 2 weeks to see him, and it was crazy. Because what made it so crazy more is because we actually was already fighting for my son. His son was a national case as well, and then we turn around and the officer Hunter, he also killed another black guy last year, and we also have his mama. They just opened up his case in Brandon as well. So that officer actually killed 3 or 4 other people, black guys.
Which
The
officer?
one that's named Hunter.
All right, let me tell you which one is Hunter. Hold on.
I think he's the one that got I want to say he got the 40 years or more. I think he got the most time.
All right. He's the one that pulled a trigger in the mouth, right?
Yes, that's him. He actually killed another guy a year before.
All right, hold on, because they're going to show the names of the guys. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so
yeah, Hunter Edwards, that's him. Yeah, Hunter Edwards is the one who actually he killed another guy, just like George Floyd got killed. He did the same thing to this guy in front of his mom and grandmother.
And got off on it.
And got off on it. Yes. And then before then he had did it to 3, 4 more other people who has actually came forward. So they are actually looking into all the cases that he actually has done.
How many years Hunter got? So Hunter got, I got Hartfield. What's Hunter's first name again?
I think it's Hunter Edwards.
Edwards got, let me see. No, it just say he got 25 years in prison in state and 20 years for federal. He didn't even get the 40. The one that got the 40 was Deadman. Deadman got the 40. Let me find out which one is Deadman. Hold on.
Yeah, Deadman got the 40 because he the one who actually did the rape with the dildo.
Oh yeah, with the sex toys, they said.
Yes, he actually, yes.
And one of the guys said basically he died on that day. He said, I might be still alive, but you guys actually killed me on that day. You know what I mean? He literally feel like he died on that day because of all the violation they did to him. Did they make them sexually assault each other? I know they made them shower together, but did they have to perform sexual activities on each other?
No, they didn't. No, it was the officer who actually did the assault.
Okay, so the one that did the deal though, Deadman, this one right here, he the youngest, right? He the guy right here, Christian Deadman.
Yes,
he the one
that's correct.
Years. Yeah. He got 40 years. Deadman was sentenced in state court. He got 25 years on state and 40 years federal.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was terrible. It was terrible. Michael and Eddie both are more. They are terrified. Like we had to take them into hiding.
Oh wow, that's sad. That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the younger one. Let me pull this picture back up. The younger looking one. Let me pull this picture back up. This one right here. That's the one that got shot in the mouth. Hold on. The guy right there.
Yeah, the one up front. That's Michael Jenkins. He got shot in the mouth. Eddie actually was made to look at it. He was made to watch it. They let him watch everything.
And they made him watch while they sexually assaulted him.
That's correct.
That is crazy, you guys. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. And this is 2023. Now I know they're trying to get rid of the sheriff right now, and he said, "Oh, he's the one that tried to cover it up at first." He came out and spoke, on their behalf, saying that it was a legal search and that they went in there and found drugs and stuff like that in these guys' home. It was a neighbor that called and tipped the guy off, saying that they was over a white woman's house, correct?
Yes, and Eddie is the one who I'm sorry, Michael. Both of them go with go with 2 white ladies, and the neighbor did not call. The thing is that the neighbor did not call the police department. They just called one of these guys' phones and said 2 black people are in the neighborhood. What neighborhood? Because Brandon is mixed. It's black and white. So what neighborhood is it? It's not a white neighborhood. It's not a black neighborhood. It's a mixed neighborhood.
So they didn't call the police. They just called up one of the friends, maybe like Edwards, and said, "Hey, Edwards, I need you to take something for me." These 2
and
these white women. Go ahead.
Yes, and because they had a history of this Amora, this not, like I told you, this not the first time they done that. They already, this like maybe the 5th or 6th time that they done already had the drugs. They'll go get the drugs out of evidence and take it to the house. They already have this stuff. This not, they was called a Goon Squad because they actually did this more than once.
Yeah, I can imagine that. So they said that they were waterboarded, which means they hold their head up underwater, and y'all know what waterboarded is. They was tased, sexually assaulted, one was shot in the mouth, and they were beaten. Makes no sense. Illegal search. They went there with no warrant, no probable cause at all, just only because they got a phone call that said that these two brothers were with white women. They actually said they was at a white woman's house, is what they said. They said that they were staying at a white woman's house and reported in suspicious behavior. But at the end of the search, there was no crime found. The prosecutor said they weren't doing jack. They were not even committing no crimes whatsoever. But they took on this brutal beating and attack and sexually assault by these guys right here. These 6 officers made the decision to do what they did that day.
Yes.
And the sheriff officer covered it up. And he got reelected, which I don't understand that. I don't understand Mississippi for the life of me. I don't understand why people don't get out and try to vote. This is a votable position. And they still allow these people to get voted in. I don't understand that at all. I would not be able to be in Mississippi. They would kick me out for real, because I'll be like, what are you doing?
Well, they didn't kick they kicked me out.
They kicked you out of Mississippi?
Yeah, they said I talk too much. Like I said, my Mississippi is not a bad place to live. It's just that Black people just don't go out and vote. It's not a bad place. It's a very, quiet, secluded place, but we don't vote. We just don't get out and vote, but we like to complain.
I don't understand that at all. I do not understand it for the life of me. I was reading something and it said, per state capital, Mississippi has the most Black people.
We do. We 83% Black.
And how is it that you guys? I don't understand how is it that they keep voting individuals in that don't give a goddamn about them. I don't understand. They got the most Black people,
and they don't.
It's a racial thing. It is a racial thing. But what I'm saying, as far as voting, I don't understand how you can have the most Black, but they don't vote. They know they can change things. They literally can make a difference. But they just say, I hear people. I have some Mississippi friends, and they say it won't do no good. It won't do no. It's a waste of time. So why even try? You know what I'm saying? The system is rigged. It's a waste of time. It ain't gonna make a difference. How do you know? I don't get that at all. They just mind their business, and that's what they say. No, we just mind our business. We don't get involved with that. We don't do this. We don't do that. I don't understand. In 2024, we're still dealing with Black people dating white people, and they have to be subjected to something like this.
Exactly. You are absolutely correct.
And the fact that I don't have the transcripts, I wish I did. If
I'm trying to get them to you, Amora. I'm trying to find them because I know I had them sitting somewhere. But as soon as I can find them,
yes, if you can find the transcripts, because I would like to know what all was said. Because how did they? Because 2 Black guys was able to beat the charge, and they since dropped it about the methamphetamine and stuff like that. I mean, how were they able to do that?
It was because they actually subpoenaed them. They wasn't expecting Michael to actually live. They thought he was going to die. But when he woke up and he told his story, they actually subpoenaed the call record. Like I said, the text message and the call record, they subpoenaed those. And when they got those back is what prosecuted those officers. Because the phone records, I'm telling you, they are terrible. I'm talking about they telling each other exactly where to be at. Go get this out the evidence room. Go get that gun. It's in the trunk of the car. Like you see them actually saying this to each other on the actual transcript.
Yeah, if you could get that for me, that would be great. I'll play it. But I'm going to read what CNN said today. Okay, I'm going to read this. I just want to listen. So it said, how the abuse unfolded. On January 24, 2023, in Brandon, just southeast of Jackson, it came to light after two victims, these two guys right here, Edward, is it Eddie and Michael? Eddie and Michael.
Yes.
Came up after they filed a $400 million federal lawsuit, which is still pending as of today. Many of the claims in the lawsuit were reflected in the federal charging documents. The two men said that 6 officers illegally entered their home of a woman Parker was helping to care for, and where they also live. So apparently these two black guys lived in a woman's house named Parker. Okay, I guess they was helping take care of this woman.
No, Parker is the other guy, the guy with the brown shirt on. His name is Eddie Parker.
Oh, the woman Parker was taken care of. Okay, so they entered the home of a woman Parker was helping take care of. So Parker was helping take care of a white lady, apparently.
Yes.
And they entered that home of that woman. So they was over a white woman's house, okay? They kicked in the door. They waterboarded, they tasered, sexually assaulted, and shot one of them in the mouth. They shot Edwards in the mouth. Okay? No, actually, Jenkins. Before Edwards put a gun. Oh, so Edwards. Hold on. Let's go back to this right quick. Edwards. He did. Hold on. Let's go back.
The first one.
Right. He went Hunter.
Yes.
He is the one that shot the guy. Because it says it right here. It says they kicked, waterboard, and used tasers on Jenkins and Parker and attempted to sexually assault them over nearly 2 hours before Edwards put a gun in Jenkins' mouth and shot him. Okay, so let me just ask you this. So the guy, which is Deadman, which is the second one, Christian Deadman, he did the sexual assault with the dildo, but Edwards shot him in the mouth. But the dildo got more time than Edwards. How is that possible?
I guess because he didn't die is Mississippi laws are just messed up. But because he did not die, I'm assuming that's why he got the lesser charge. But again, Hunter is that's not his first victim. That's actually like his third or fourth victim.
So he may get further.
Yeah, because they opening up a case that actually happened a year before that on the same, because my son case happened January 24th, 2022. Mm-hmm. Eddie and case happened January 24th, 2023. I'm thinking I'm saying the right dates. But it was a case before theirs that actually happened, and he killed another young man named Damian Cameron in the same town. He stood on his neck like George, the same way George Floyd got killed. He came there, and the lady actually called for assistance because her son was mentally ill, and she called for just assistance to help her. But when they got there, they grabbed him from the door and put his knee in his neck and killed him right there in front of the mom and the grandmother. So that's not his first victim. He had 3 or 4. We just got 2 more people came forward and say they was also assaulted and victimized as well.
Well, I hope he did exactly what the heck he deserved. So it says the officers went to the home after a white neighbor reported that several black men were staying at a white woman's house and reported seeing suspicious behavior. But in the end, the officers found no crime. At least 3 of them, Edwards, Middleton, and Opie were part of a group of deputies that called themselves the Goon Squad. And the reason why they call themselves the Goon Squad is because of their willingness to use excessive force and hide it. So they use excessive force and don't report it back to the station, okay? It says this brutal attack caused more than physical harm to these 2 individuals. It severed the vital trust with the people. That's what Mississippi Attorney Governor Lynn Finch said. Okay.
Oh my God, more.
She's a bad person.
She's a mess. That lady right there is the one of the women that says she want to she'll be front row and center of the lynching. She wants to go back to lynching.
Oh, so it's
Yeah,
just being bitch won't lynching, huh?
yeah, so they trying to get her out of there because she actually if it wasn't for that evidence, these officers would have gotten away because she didn't want them charged at all. But she had no choice.
Now, is that attorney general? That's an electable position as well, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So when you say they trying to get her out, what they doing to get? What they doing? What are they
Well,
doing?
well, they want to do. They want to do. They're trying to vote her out. Let me just say that they want to vote her out because everybody knows this. But this lady, she said, Amora, the lady said this stuff on camera the day before election and still won.
She said that she's for lynching the day before election and she still won.
Yes, and still won.
That don't make no damn sense to me at all. None whatsoever. So they just stayed at home and watched it on TV, I guess.
Yeah, somebody sent a link thing in the comments say they need to go back and look at all the January 24 cases.
Well, they're actually calling for that. The NAACP is calling for them to go back and look at all the cases that any of these officers had anything to do with.
Mm-hmm. That's why they reopened because the case that I was telling you about where the guy stepped on his neck and killed him. They finally opened that case back up, and that was Hunter Edwards' case. So they actually going to try to charge him with that murder as well.
Okay. Rachel said, did they mention the county this was in? Rankin County.
Rankin, yes. Rankin County is Brandon, Mississippi.
Rankin County, Brandon, Mississippi. So it says the brutal attack. Okay, I just read that. The former officers pleaded guilty to federal charges. So they didn't even want no trial. They just pleaded guilty.
Yeah, they pled guilty because of the telephone records is what prosecuted them. Once they got those records, it was an open and closed case. And I'm gonna find those transcript for you, Amora, so you can talk about it. If I don't get it today,
I need the transcripts. I want them transcripts real bad. I'm gonna look for them too when I finish reading this. If you can't find it, so it said they pled guilty to federal charges, and they probably did that, Sharon. They probably pled to federal charges because they say federal prison is less, harmful, I guess, than state prison. So I'm wondering, did they plead guilty to federal charges?
They pled guilty to both of them.
But did they think at the time that they pled guilty to federal, did they know they was going to be charged for state? How in the world can you do that anyway? Isn't that double jeopardy?
No, it's not, because that's the way my son's case is working too. My son going the same way. They're going to get charged in federal court, and you're going to also get charged in the state court. And they had the federal before the state. That's the first time I ever seen that actually happen. You have to mine is going state then federal. But no, they pled guilty to state and federal. So that's why they went ahead and sentenced them in the federal case, and then they turned around and did the state. It was backwards, but they pled guilty to both.
All right, so it says they pled guilty to federal charges of conspiracy against rights, deprivation of rights under color of law, basically hate crime, conspiracy to obstruct justice, and obstruction of justice, according to the court records. So, and I guess that's why it was federal, because it had something to do with race. Or is it because
that's correct. Yeah, with race and hate crime, like you said.
Okay. And it says Edward, which y'all see him right here, Hunter Edward, he faces the most serious of federal charges stemming from the torture, discharge of a firearm during a crime of violence. So Edwards, he faced the most serious federal charges. However, Dedmon faced the more serious state charges. Is that correct? Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he got more time on the state side versus Edwards got more time on the federal side. Okay. And that was because he discharged a weapon. Edwards did. Edwards need his ass whooped, seriously. All of them do. All of them need, and they are. Ain't no worries. They are. They gonna get them. They gonna get them. And it says, hold on, let me see. It says, Justice Department attorney described in court how Middleton boasted about the group with Rankin County Sheriff Department emblems branded with the words Goon Squad. So apparently they was happy about this thing. They was happy about their little group. It said that they pictured a Confederate flag and a noose with their little emblem saying Goon Squad, picturing a Confederate flag and a noose.
Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
About their little shit, huh?
And
And so anyway, it says the NAACP said they want them to clean house. I guess they want to get rid of the starting from the top all the way to the bottom to get rid of all the bad ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need to tear it all the way down and start. Now, I do have a question now. Okay, you saying Brandon is a mixed town, right? Mixed city. Now, what I don't understand is this was a hate crime against two black men. Now, what I'm about to say, bear with me for a minute. Bear with me. Not being racist at all. But why did these white men have black lawyers? What's up with that?
Now that I don't know more. That I guess you know how my opinion of it is they want to make it seem like they like black people. I think that what it was is that they want to make it seem like they like black people. So I'm gonna go get me a black lawyer to try to make it look good. But we already knew these guys. We knew that these guys this not their first run in. So we actually already know these guys, especially Hunter. We've been knowing him for doing wrong years and years. You can't even drive into Brandon like black people. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't want to sound racist either, but black people cannot go into Rankin County, Pearl, Brandon. You cannot go in there and just drive through there. Like most people are scared to go to that area because they're gonna get pulled over and they're gonna try to beat them. Like I got 3 or 4 cases. Like I got that I went viral with on TikTok with stuff like that happening. Because I'm an activist, so I actually have to get out there and do this kind of work. So yes, they went and got I think they went and got a black lawyer just because they wanted to say we don't hate black people. Yes, you do. You hate black people.
Well, okay, so I don't know how the law works, but can an attorney turn away a person, or do they just say, "Hey, money is green. I'm gonna take on the case because money is green"?
They can turn away.
So they took on this case against these black people. These black men, they defended these white cops against these 2 black men.
It was money. It was money. That's all it was. It was just all money.
Yeah, I think that's crazy because when I saw these 2 black attorneys, I said, "Wait a minute, were they like court appointed?"
Wait a minute, more. Wait, I think you got it backwards. The 2 black attorney was Malik Shabazz and Trent Walker. Those were Michael and Eddie. Those are actually our attorneys.
No, I'm talking about the 2 black attorneys that I saw when let me show you. When they was being sentenced today, I'm gonna show it. Hold on. When they was being sentenced today, 2 black men were representing the white guys. Hold on, let me just show you right quick.
Oh wow. Now I didn't know. I know they had white attorneys for the federal side, and they had I hope they didn't get. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they had to be for money or more.
All right, here. Let's just look at it for a second.
This isn't Sherman.
My husband is yelling. My husband is back there yelling. It was public defenders, but let's just see. I don't know if there was public defenders or not, and I don't know if public defenders will.
Jay said they were public defenders. Let me see.
He said they were public defenders, but here, let me just hold on one second.
Somebody said Trent Walker is a very good attorney. Yeah, he's my son. He's one of my son lawyers as well. He's okay. Yeah, he's okay as a lawyer.
Okay, now this is the deputy that they want him to relieve or
Brian Bailey. Yeah, he's crooked as well. He's part of them.
Yeah, they want him to resign. He's trying to
sheriff's deputies.
He's trying to say that they monsters. Now he's trying to say that his white people are monsters.
That night,
to get off.
Asking, are y'all available for a mission? According to court documents, Eddie Parker and Michael Jenkins were inside. The 2 black men were tortured, tased, and say they were sexually assaulted for 2 hours. At one point, a deputy put his gun inside Jenkins' mouth, shooting him. Then, according to court documents, the Goon Squad tried to cover it up. Jenkins told CNN about the pain he still suffers. Did anyone from the department ever reached out to you and apologized? Have they ever asked for anything at all?
No. Eventually, I'd like to apologize, to him. I apologize to him on camera and everything like that.
What the hell he mean? Eventually, he would like to apologize to him. It's been over a year. Eventually.
Oh my God, I can't stand him. I cannot stand it.
Sorry for what happened to him, but again, that was not a deputy sheriff that did that to him. That was a criminal.
Bailey won re-election earlier this month. He ran unopposed.
This happened in January 2023, and he just won re-election. That's the shit I don't understand right there. He just won re-election last month.
Right, Amor.
The Franklin County NAACP has begun collecting signatures calling for Bailey's resignation.
We want law enforcement
Angela
officers to be held accountable, to be punished for these kinds of behaviors.
Jenkins and Parker claimed the deputy called them the N-word and used other racial slurs during the meeting. In a county that's majority white, but neighbors Jackson, one of America's blackest cities, Bailey says he doesn't want his deputies' actions to reflect on him.
I mean, race is over with. There's good and bad, right and wrong. I don't care what color you are.
He said race is over with.
This man right here.
He said race is over with.
Oh, he get on my nerves.
Shot in the mouth for being over a white woman's house, but racism is over with. That's what they really think. Racism is over with.
That we'll be able to get the trust of the people back is to get remove Sheriff Bailey.
They need to more than remove Sheriff Bailey to get the trust of the people back. I mean, removing him ain't gonna change the mentality of these people. Oh my God.
Of law enforcement in Franklin County.
I still have a lot of support within the community.
Oh, you know what? I thought this was the court. Oh, hold on. I thought this was the court appearance. This ain't it. Hold on. I want to show you the two black baby. Because I'm about to get my husband all involved since he want to be involved. Hold on. I want to show you the two black court. Okay, hold on. Let me just look it up right here. It was when
it probably like Jay said, probably some court appointed
court appointed. It was hold on, let me see. Let me just put this in there right quick. It was two black officers, attorneys, and I'm like, what the crap?
I guess that's Steph 7. She said, I read in the article that they will be serving their time in federal prison. I still don't feel like they're going to be protected in federal prison because most of the people that they did crimes against are there as well. So they're going to have to either go out of state, because if they go to any one of our federal prisons there, they won't make it out. They will not.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. All right, right here, I'm about to show it to you. All right, this is, okay, look. I didn't know they was going to show them all at one time, but hold on. Okay, look, right here with my cursor at. This guy right here is a black guy standing beside this white guy. And then walks off, he pats him on the back. Hold on, let me just see if it's going to show up closer. And then there's another black guy, my complexion black. Now, okay, right here. This guy right here is black. This guy right here is black. I heard him talking everything. He black. And then there's another black one. I'm going to show you. And I'm just wondering, I mean, it could have been court appointed. Now, he had a white lawyer. I saw his lawyer. He had a white guy. Hold on. They got the size. Why they got the size on the shirt? 2XL. I mean, come on, y'all.
They look good in that orange and white. They look good in that stripe. I'm glad they got them, because I was sick of them. They was trying to get away with that crime, but
hold on. They ain't showing what we saw this morning. When we started this morning, two black guys. Hold on 1 second.
You can go to any state to serve a federal sentence.
Hold on. I don't even know what we was watching this morning to see it. But anyway, it may have been public defenders, because my husband said it was public defenders. But and I don't know if public defenders are allowed to just say they don't want to. Oh, right here. No, hold on. That's the other guy's attorney. Hold on. Right here. Okay, look. This guy right here, he had a black attorney. That guy right there, what the heck is he doing right there? Let's listen to what he got to say.
Let me see.
Let's listen.
Surely is black or more.
it to me. Look how he coming here with his head down. Your head up. Man, you want to put your head down. Look at him. That's the black guy right there. Now, is that his lawyer? Look.
That he has to be I think he's a public defender. They don't have no say, so they yeah. I think it's a public defender.
But after he offended him, he pat him on the back. Watch this. Watch. Let me just go a little further.
Correction specific conditions will include
All right, here you come.
Correction. And count 2, conspiracy to commit Henry corrections.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you for that. Apologize to the.
I don't know why it's. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay, the other guy did. He must be a public defender. Because the other guy, you know how sometimes you just pat somebody on the back? The first guy, attorney, did that. He kind of pat him on the back as he was leaving out. Let me see if I can see it.
Marley asked, was there a jury trial? Marley, no, it wasn't a jury trial because they pleaded guilty on state and federal charges, so they didn't need a jury. They was already found guilty. They admitted to the guilt, so they didn't need a jury.
Yeah, they admitted to the guilt. This black guy right here.
He is. I don't know who, and I don't know who he is either.
Watch this. Okay, he gonna pat him on the back.
Counts 1 and 2 are running concurrent.
Hold on, y'all.
Both counts running concurrent to the federal time also. All right. Anything else?
No, sir, Your Honor.
All right.
Maybe excuse, Your Honor.
Well, he didn't pat him on the back. He kind of like just
escorting him out.
So he a public defender too?
Yeah, they're a public defender because they already pleaded guilty. They really don't need a lawyer. They don't need a lawyer to walk them in there because that's a waste of money. They already said they was guilty, so they can just stand a public a defender right there beside them.
Okay, I got it. I was just thinking that so what was the name of the guy that came from out of town? Hold on, let me see the name of the guy that came from the one that was being initiated. He came from out of town.
The last one is I think he's not now one of them. It's another, it's 2 more sets. I think he's
Joshua Hartford.
Joshua, yes.
So let's see who Joshua is, because Joshua came from another county. Hold on.
And he actually was an officer, but he just didn't work in that county.
Right. So him right here, his old dumb ass. This is dumb, and he don't even look white to me. He look Mexican. So Joshua, dumbass, comes from. He ain't even a part of the sheriff department. He came from Richland Police Department. So he came from a whole nother area, honey. He ain't even with these people, y'all. This man just said, "Oh, he just wanted to join the fun." Okay. So Joshua Hartford. Let's see how much time did Joshua get with his little wannabe badass. Okay.
Now, I know he got 10 years on the federal side. What did he get on the state side? Because I was definitely going home for this case. But
so he got 15 on the state and 10 on the federal with his dumb ass. He gave him an initiation, y'all. His dumb ass. It don't even say how old he is. I wish it did, but it don't. Yeah, it says that he came from a neighboring, what was the name of it? Richland. He came from a neighboring police department, I guess, or whatever, county, city, or whatever you call it. Richland Police Department. Officer Joshua Hartfield was sentenced in a Rankin County. So now, how was it that he could get sentenced in Rankin if he ain't in that?
He did the crime in Rankin County, though, Amora. He was there.
Yeah, but they don't have to charge him in his own county?
No, they don't charge him because he committed the crime in Rankin County, so he's going to get charged the same way they got charged.
Okay.
No, because he didn't do a crime in his own town. He did it there with them.
Yeah. Okay. They called him racial names, called him monkey, called him boy, called him the N-word. And then he says, after Hunter shot Edwards, they left him to bleed out on the floor and then turned around and try to set him up so they could go to prison, y'all.
Yeah, they gave them. They actually had. I think they had 5 charges or 10 on them, saying that they assaulted the police. They had all kind of charges on them, and
Yeah,
they had him locked up in the bed in the hospital bed, like he was chained to the bed. They had not
he
seen his
was.
mom.
Yeah, I did.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they had him locked up to the bed as if he was a monster. As
Yep,
if
they
he was a
did.
monster. Oh, okay. So Lovely said Joshua. So this Joker Hartfield is 32 years old. He just ruined his whole freaking life. Well,
Yep.
he gonna have to do 15 years. So 32. So he'll be 32, 42. He'll be 47 when he get out with his dumb ass. He'll be 47 when he get out. Because federal you gotta do day to day, right?
You
You
got
don't
to do federal day to day. In the state here, they got to do both of those sentencing. But the thing is
concur.
state, yeah, state gonna give them some, good time or whatever. But federal, you're gonna do that time.
She said, I sent the court transcripts to your inbox. Woo, Lord, let me pull it up.
They might be have the what's
Thank you,
coming.
Tanya. Let me pull them up right quick, honey. The court transcripts. Is it the ones where they had the phone calls?
Yeah, the phone calls. That's what you need. If I cannot find it anymore,
Hold on. Send it to me. Let me just open it up and see.
let me see if I got it in my box. Hold on.
Hold on. All right. Ooh, Lord, we might have to do this a whole nother day. This is a long one. Hold on.
Oh yeah, them court documents gonna be very long.
Oh, wait a minute. It's telling me I think I am a member. Let me see. It's telling me I got to sign in, but I think I paid for it already. Hold on 1 second. I think I need to put it in my other. Wait 1 second. I think I paid for this already. Okay, here we go. All right, how many pages is this? 49. Let me just see. Hold on 1 second, y'all. They disgusting is what they are, man. I couldn't live in Mississippi because honey, they'll get me. They'll come in my house in the middle of the night. I think I would be somewhat afraid to live there if they doing all this stuff.
Amora, you are absolutely correct. My son again got violated the same day the year before, and 2 white guys tried to kill him. And y'all probably know my story because it's national news as well. So they do that, and he almost got killed. Huh?
What's your son's name?
D. Monterio Gibson. He was the black FedEx driver that got shot at in Brookhaven. They almost killed him while he was working.
Oh, I think I did hear that.
That was my
Right,
son.
he turned around in somebody's yard or something, right?
He didn't turn around. He was delivering the package to their actual address.
And the white guy shot at him.
Yes, that was my son.
Oh my God. Okay. Dang. I do remember that. Hold on. It's telling me. Let me see what it's telling me, y'all. Hold on. We might have to break this down. Hold on. Hey, Tanya, can I ask you to do me a favor? Because it's making me try to pay $11.99 for each page. I'm not trying to pay that.
Yes, y'all. That was my son. That is my actual son. So yes, I've been on all them CNNs and national news, every news you can be on. I've been on. And we are still fighting for justice for that too.
Hold on. I want to pull this down. I might have to do a continuance tomorrow. I'm going to get it, y'all. I'm going to get it. Don't worry. We're going to have to do a continuance tomorrow because what I want to do is it breaks down everything. I mean, everything, y'all. It even talks about, it breaks down everything. It's 49 pages and we're going to go through it. It may take some time. If anybody interested in this type of stuff, y'all going to have to definitely show up tomorrow because it talks about the sexual and, see, this is what it's doing to me, Tanya, because I'm not a member. It keep what you calling it out. I'll pay for it, so it'll give it to me, and then if I don't get it right away, oh, you know what? Let me see if it'll let me do this. It said I could read free for 30 days. Hold on, I swear, being a content creator, you got to pay for everything. Hold on.
Oh yeah, you have to. You definitely got to pay for everything.
Hold on 1 second. It's free for 30 days. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get it, y'all. I'm gonna get it. Don't worry. Don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna get this. They're not about to get the best of me. They ain't gonna get the best of me. Hold on. I'm gonna get this. We're gonna go over all 49 pages tomorrow. Well, we might not need all 49, but we're gonna get the good, the juicy
And I'm
stuff. Maybe I should
and
just
I'm
do.
still trying to get the call log for you. Because I got it somewhere.
Let me open it back up.
Let me go to my page. Let me go to
All
my
right,
room.
you guys. I'm gonna get it. Don't worry. I'm gonna get it. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna get it. Tomorrow we're gonna go over it because it's gonna take us some time. But I want to go over all the details. Okay. I want to go over all the details of everything that was done to these guys, break it down. The reason why they plead guilty because apparently some things in this court transcripts, the black and white of it. Hold on, let me see something right quick. Let me just. Oh, I don't even have it on me, and I don't feel like going to get it.
The dark horse. I think. Let me see if I can find this breakdown. Dark horse.
We already been on for an hour. It's gonna take me at least 2 hours to go through all these documents. So we're gonna do this tomorrow. We're gonna come back to the other case that I was telling y'all about, and we're gonna break down all the gruesome, nasty, disgusting things that was told in the court documents. We're gonna discuss it tomorrow. But just know that these 6 individuals are gonna be in jail for a long time. I think the
Yes.
minimum is 15 years. Actually, I think the minimum as far as see, I think the minimum was 15 years. Let's just see. It was 10, but he got 15 on the state side, and they said they have to serve the greater of the two between the federal and the state. They got to serve the greater of the two. So it says Damon received 25 years in state, 40 years in federal. That's the one that had the sexual toy. Malpine or Maxpine, he was sentenced to 20 years state and 27. And let me show you is hold on. You get that Negro. Here he go. He looking like Bruce Willis or somebody. He got 20 years in prison stateside and 27 federal. So he's gonna have to do the whole 27 years. Hartfield, which is the new one, he got 15 years state, 10 federal, so he's gonna have to do 15 years. Opidite, Daniel, which is this guy right here. This guy, looking at the corner of his eye.
More.
Uh-huh.
So I'm reading from the Dark Horse. That's one of the news station there. So they were saying that Hunter actually got they gave him more time. He got 20 plus 20 plus 5.
Okay, on here it says Hunter got. Let me go to Hunter. What's Hunter's first name?
Hunter Edwards is his last name. Elward.
Yeah, Edwards was sentenced to 25 state and 20 federal is what I see. And what do you see?
Yes, that's what they said. Yep, they're right. That's a lot of years for him. That's good.
Yeah, but the other guy, Detman, got 25 state and 40 federal. So Edward didn't get the most time. You got Alpine got 27 federal. So Detman got the most, which is 40 years federal. Then 27 is Alpine. How do you say his name? McAlpine. He got 27 years. And then Edwards got 20 years. And then Middleton got 17.5 years. And then Opdyke got 17.5 years. They must have did the same shit because they got the same amount of time across the board. And then the damn rookie cop got 15 state and 10 federal.
Right.
Oh, he said Edwards is 31. Ain't no way that dude 31 years old. He 31. He look old as crap.
No, he's a young officer. Yes, he's a young officer.
This guy right here, 31. Ain't no damn way you can tell me he's 31.
He's young. Yes, he is. He's young. He just got the hair on his face, but he is young.
Damn. He 31?
Yeah, he a real young officer. He was doing that stuff because he been doing that for a while, and he definitely a young guy.
How old is Deadman, Lovely? How old is Deadman, Christian, the one want to stick a dildo up somebody's backside?
They finna stick one up his backside. I hope they stick it all the way up.
She said he's 29. But the thing about it is, yes, I hope somebody. Let me stop. I ain't wishing and praying on nobody downfall, but you know what? In some countries, you get what you give. She said, "More PDF." Okay, hold on. Did you get it from a girl?
She said,
"You know, I was tripping on this $11. Hold on, let me get it." Oh, you are a blessing, girl. Thank you. Oh no, it won't give it to me. Hold on. Oh, it didn't download. It did not download. You want to send it to my email? Let me give you my email. Hold on. Send it to this email right here. If you can. Because it wouldn't download for me. It's telling me to go to some link. She said he look at least 40. Yeah, no, Edward, unless he, Elward is his name. Unless he aged since he done got locked up, that joker don't look no 31 at all. He wanna shoot somebody in the mouth. I hope they all get what's coming to them. And then you got Bruce Willis over here. He's 46 years old, knowing that he got a family to feed. Look at him, Brett. Knowing he got and then look at how old is Jeffrey Middleton? Oh, Middleton is 46. Well, how old is Alpine? Oh, he's 53. He's 53 years old. He was 1 foot out the damn door. He was 1 foot out the door. This man would have probably retired in a couple of years. And he didn't got himself tied up in this. How many years Brett Alpine been a cop? I guarantee you he's been an officer for a long time. Let's see how long he's been a police officer. He been an officer. He married. This joker married, got freaking family and kids. He been an officer. Hold on. He got 27 years, but how long he been an officer? I want to know how long this joker been an officer. I guess they don't tell it on here. But I know he been an officer for a while. He looked like it. She said the prisoners are waiting on them for sure. They're in Mississippi. Well, get what they get. She said another officer got caught recently in that area for making someone drink his urine. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, are you for real? It's Mickey. Did you just hear that shit? She said another officer in that area just got caught for making people drink his own urine. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, that's true. The same department. He actually got charged. His name is. I'm gonna send you over there. I'm gonna send you over there.
Escorting you out of the courtroom. Stephanie, what do you mean? She said, I just saw a video of a bailiff escorting you out the courtroom. Your baby looks so young and my heart aches for him. You must have Stephanie. Oh, she's saying you, Sharon. Oh,
she talking. No, I wasn't.
The bailiff escorting you out the courtroom. Your baby looks so young, and my heart aches for him. Oh, she's talking about you. I thought you were trying to me.
No, they didn't walk me out the court. I actually got up because I was pissed, and his his trial was a mistrial, and I was pissed about it because they had us come way down there that day, knowing it was going to be a mistrial because they all know each other. So I'm waiting on a new court date. But yes, that was me walking out that court, but they didn't escort me out. It was just me pissed off, so I had to get up and leave. Yeah, that's my son. He was 24.
So did he sue, or he has to wait?
We actually we suing. Yeah, we're suing. We actually got lawsuits both for. We got lawsuit on the two people. The company that, because the dad was in the work truck, so we're suing the company. We also suing FedEx because FedEx never did do anything about it. So we're actually suing them as well. So yeah, we do have a lawsuit.
It's not letting me download. It's telling me to hold on. Let me see if it let me download it this time.
Hold on, y'all.
Hold on. Okay. I'll put it on mute while you handle your business. Hold on. I think I got it. It's letting me. It's doing this something. Hold on. I think I got it, Tanya. She said a 33-year-old black ex-JPD officer is wanted for unaliving a 25-year-old young man just this week in a very brutal crime against him. Law enforcement are searching for him now. This happened in Brandon as well, Lovely. Are you from Brandon? They would have unalived me, seriously. Girl, they would have unalived me too. Okay,
That happened in Jackson or more.
Which one happened in Jackson?
The 33-year-old ex-officer, he actually was going with that guy and followed him to the club and stopped right behind him in the club. And when he left the club, the guy went home, and I guess some kind of way he got in the house and he killed him at home.
They were black?
No, I'm not from Brookhaven. That's where the incident happened there with my son. I'm actually from Jackson.
You from Jackson, Mississippi?
Yeah, I'm actually from Bolton, Mississippi, but I stayed in Jackson.
How is Jackson?
Oh, child, baby, Chicago.
Oh, is it?
Yes, ma'am. I think it's much worse. Yes, it's worse.
In Mississippi?
Yes, ma'am. They kill in the daytime. They don't play up there at all. I'm just being honest.
Dang.
No.
Dang.
They just last Thursday, my cousin grandma got murdered. She was on the couch sleep, and three young guys came back and shot up her house after they got to fight with her son.
Dang.
Yes.
You for real?
Yes. I'm telling you, it's rough up there. I'm not going to even tell you. If you're not from there, I would say just, if you go in there, just go party and do whatever you're going to do. And you can't too much party because they doing it everywhere. If you don't know nothing about Jackson, stay out of Jackson. That's all I can say.
I don't know nothing about Jackson, so I will not be going to Jackson. Thank you for letting me know that. All right, so it says, so the parties are, we're gonna go with this tomorrow because we ain't gonna have enough time. But I got it, y'all. I got the whole thing. Thank you, Tanya. You are a godsend. Let me show y'all. I have it, and I will be going over it tomorrow. Hold on 1 second. Let me save it while I got it. Hold on.
King Joe 36A, Jackson, Brandon, Pearl, they are all close together. I stay in Ridgeland. Across the street is Jackson. Yes, that's where my mom stayed too. She stayed in Ridgeland, and Ridgeland is just as bad as Jackson now. They do a lot there too. It's not even safe there no more.
Oh, that's crazy. It is crazy. I got it, y'all. We're going to break this whole thing down tomorrow just because, this type of stuff interests me. But hold on.
Both of our phones going off.
Yeah, it says Amber Alert 100. It says black female, 15 years old, 128 pounds, brown eyes, black hair with long braids, was last seen 11,000 Duran Canyon Lane, Houston, Texas. It says, so some 15-year-old girl is missing, y'all. It won't let me Click off of it. Why is that?
Amora, did you see the story where they arrested the teacher yesterday out here?
No. What
She she actually was my hairdresser. She was my hairstylist. She was teaching cosmetology at the high school, and she was using the girls, sex trafficking the little girls, and she was prostituting the little girls.
Black lady.
Yes, and she very young. She may be in her early 40s. Because when I saw her, I was like, wait, I know that lady. She does, yeah, she was a cosmetologist. She do hair. And she was teaching at the school, and I guess her son was luring the girls in. And they were staying at hotels, having the girls stay in the hotel, and they were prostituting the little girls.
She should be ashamed of her damn self.
And they got her yesterday from the school.
Well, we're gonna cover that story too. But tomorrow, y'all.
Yes, because when I used to get my hair done by yeah.
You said what now?
I'm sending you the story of the other officer who worked there with them that used to pee, had people licking the pee up. I just sent it to your inbox.
Licking the pee up?
Yeah, he had inmates and stuff licking pee.
That work with who?
Yeah.
He worked
They
with
work
who?
with the police department.
Work with this police department right here?
The one we talking about, yep.
Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they said the FBI went in there and retrained all of them. But my thing is, why the FBI retrained them instead of firing the whole department and starting the hell over?
Right, I agree.
Because what is, Lord Jesus. So listen, y'all, we got the document. We're gonna go over it tomorrow. We ain't got enough time to go through 46 pages of document today, 49, I'm sorry. But we're gonna go over it tomorrow. Thank you, Tanya, for sending this to me. I definitely want to go over this because I want to know everything that these jokers did. And it got everything in here, honey. It even got, I'm talking everything. They was tasing them while they were handcuffs. They talked about the waterboarding acts. They talked about the sexual assault and humiliation, about using the device on who they did it on. Oh my God.
And them calls should be in there too. So you can probably read some of them text message, how it actually started, who texts who.
They threatened to unalive the man while they were handcuffs. Oh my God. This is crazy. They failed. Oh, yeah, we're going over all this tomorrow, honey. Listen, y'all might as well go on and pull up a seat. If y'all want to know about this, y'all got to come back tomorrow for real. It's juicy. Real juicy. Hold on one second. Yeah, they gonna get some millions, honey. They about to become instant millionaires. They about to become instant millionaires for real. The things that they did to these people.
Oh yeah, their lawsuit was $400 million. $400 million. So,
what does pelted mean? Pelted. What is that?
Pelped.
Pelted. What does that mean? Hold on. Hurled. They threw eggs at them for what? Why throw eggs at this? Why throw eggs at them?
Because they was trying to get them. All they did was more. They wanted, like I said, they've been doing this. They wanted them to say they was guilty of this. They wanted it on record that they was guilty of these drugs. That they were guilty of being at this white.
To admit to some shit.
That's what they did. And Eddie Parker, he actually would tell you, like, y'all, I could get these peoples on the show. Like, seriously, or more, if you want to talk to them, I can get them on the show. Those are my brothers for real.
So you actually talk to them?
I talk to them, yes. That's why I told you I'm an activist. We all been in this fight together. I'm actually on Zoom with them right now.
Do you think that
I'm on two phones?
Do you actually ask them right now? Do you think they'll come on and on my channel?
Give me 1 second.
Do y'all want them on? You guys in the audience?
If they want them, I can definitely get them on.
Is he gonna be able? Is he gonna talk? Because with him facing a lawsuit and everything, is he gonna be okay with that?
Yeah, they always do interviews. They can actually talk because the trial and stuff is over. That's over. They can say
Yeah,
whatever they want to say.
all right.
Hmm.
See if they'll come on.
Let me hold on, Amora. Let me go back to this Zoom because I'm on Zoom with George Floyd uncle as well. I'm connected with all of them. We actually on Zoom now. 1 second.
Okay.
Tag my people who are in Florida, so that
I'm gonna put this on mute for a second. Let me see if they
need
in.
help.
Okay.
Anybody can just sit in the car.
She's on mute right now. I'm just reading some of the stuff that happened in here. Instead of them saying they threw eggs at them, they said they pelted eggs at them. Okay, that's kind of weird. But yeah, we're gonna break this down. If they'll come on, that'd even be great. I hope they get what they asking for or close to it or something. They deserve it. They should shut that whole station down and start over.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm texting them now. Give me a second. I'm gonna
Okay.
definitely get them on. I don't have no problem with getting them on because I actually have their numbers and stuff. So I'm gonna see if they can actually come on. I can see if they can come on tomorrow. If they can't come on tomorrow, I see what day they can come on and talk about it. But
Okay.
yes, I talk to them every day.
Well, that'd be great because they can really tell us the truth, everything.
Yeah, I'm texting them now right now.
They were beaten, kicked, punched. They had a gun placed to their head, they face, threatened to unalive, waterboard, sexual assault, and the shooting of Michael Corey Jenkins. That don't make no sense. That man got shot in the damn mouth.
Mm-hmm.
How did he survive?
Yeah, he's messed up. His body is messed up, Amora. He can't eat normal. He has to use a feeding tube. So he has to have this medicine in his food like every day, which he had a problem getting because it's so expensive. So he's using a feeding tube to actually eat because I don't know if the bullet actually went down or what it did, but it messed up his throat. I know it hit his esophagus. So he has to eat through a feeding tube, and he barely could talk because it messed up his fractured his jaw too, broke his jaw.
Why they didn't charge the guy with attempted murder? He should have instead of assault, he should have got charged with attempted murder. He tried to murder that dude.
Yeah, he did, and I guess because they pleaded guilty, you know how they try to protect these officers. It's rarely that officer get charged, and we was thinking they was gonna get away. We actually thought they was gonna get away, but they didn't get away. They stuck with their story. They stuck with their truth, which is their truth, and they had that evidence. So, hey, they got. It is in the document all the damage. Yeah, he had a lot of damage. I think her name is Miss Tanya. I hope I'm saying that right. So yeah, we're actually like the Poor People campaign is having to actually buy his food for his injuries and stuff. So
is that what it's called? A Poor People campaign?
That's an actual group. That's another group that be out there with him as well. The Poor People campaign. They out of Jackson, Mississippi. They actually be buying a lot of his medication and food because the lawsuit gonna take a minute. So hey, they are still broke until that actually happens.
Well, I hope they get everything. I'm talking about everything. I'm sitting up here. So dang. So they said, see, and you can tell they cowards. It's that immediately as they entered the premises, they handcuffed both of them for 2 hours and did all this stuff to them. They did all these acts while they were handcuffed. Yeah, that don't make no sense.
And they actually did all the torturing to Michael, and they forced Eddie to actually watch it all. He said he was not gonna lie. They was not gonna lie about anything because they knew they was actually innocent. They said they was willing to die. They was willing to die for their truth.
So Michael just watched, and Eddie had all the stuff. But what was the purpose of them taking a shower together?
No, it was Michael who got shot. Eddie was forced to watch it. Mhm.
Yeah,
It,
wait a
I
minute.
don't know more. They just
Yeah,
did a lot of old evil stuff to them. They just made them do like crazy stuff. Like they made them take a bath because they made them use the bathroom on themselves. They boo boo, pooped on
yeah,
themselves, and they made them get up and take a bath to take them to jail. They didn't want them to go to jail with
with
like
people.
that because they had beaten them. Mhm.
Oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna break all this stuff down. That don't make no sense.
I'm still getting. I'm still trying to get them on. I'm still trying to get them more. I'm gonna definitely try to get them on this show for
That's
real.
kind of what you
Like,
can always inbox me and let me know what time and everything because I'm just reading some of it right now. We're gonna go through it. It'll be great if they can come on though, but we're gonna still go through this. Yeah, that is the amount of cruelty and unjust hardship is conscious. Yeah, this is crazy.
mm-hmm.
So some of them got charged with just failure to intervene. They didn't. Some of the officers didn't actually do anything, but they got charged for failure to intervene. Are you there?
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Because they was there, they got charged.
All right, so let me see the ones that got. I just want to see the name of the ones that failed to intervene.
I haven't been on in a while.
Here, I'm gonna put it on mute for you right quick. So the ones that failed to intervene, Edward McApine. Why they call him Brett on here? Hold on. Is there another McApine? I think they got the names mixed up. Oh, it says Edward. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. And deputies John Doe. 1, 2, 3. Why are they saying Edward, Deadman, and Alpine they was charged with failure to intervene when Edwards is the one that shot him in the mouth? That must just be a different charge. The failure to intervene is on top of other things because I wonder why they named these three. It says for nearly 2 hours and they possessed a willfulness disregard for the right. So they got charged with failure to intervene, but what else they get charged with? So Sharon, I mean, I'm gonna read this. I was just reading where it says Edwards, Deadmon, and Alpine. These first three got charged with failure to intervene. Why would they say failure to intervene when they actually did some stuff themselves?
Now with them charges, I really don't know why because Hunter was the lead man. Hunter was the lead person. I think he the one who actually received the actual call, if I'm not mistaken. I think he received the call, and I don't know why they saying they failed to intervene because he's the one who actually pulled the trigger.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna go through it. We're gonna go through it. Maybe I just because that part I just looked at the maybe the failure to intervene was maybe something else. So we're gonna go through it.
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm telling you, it's a lot.
Yes, it is a whole lot.
It's a lot. The cause is your. If you go through the cause, if you get the cause, that's gonna be your whole talking point because from the cause you'll know exactly how it started because they got exactly word for word on their transcript. They got everything that was said, who sent the messages to who pulled up first, who got the drugs, who planted the drugs. They got all of it in there.
All right, I'm looking for that right now.
Like I couldn't even read past, even though I knew what happened, I just couldn't read it on paper because the text message is more detailed. So it's hard to read because of what it's terrible. I'm telling you. They were there as a part of the Goon squad and should be charged with every crime that the other one did. Where's the white lady? Wow. She was there, Marley. She was actually there, but it's nothing she can actually do at the time when they came in there. It was nothing she can do. She was actually disabled too. That was, I think Eddie was the one who was going with that lady, the actual lady.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a lot of more. It'll make you like, oh, be so mad. What happened to the white woman? The white woman was there, cutie. She was already there, but she's disabled. Um, the one that was forced to watch was actually going with that lady.
So they put the dildo in his mouth, not in his backside.
I think he
Oh,
said. I think he
oh,
said he. I think he said he was. They was trying to do it in his butt too, because when I
yes,
talked to him the day we did the protest, he said it all happened.
yeah, it says deputy attempt to put the dildo in his mouth of both Jenkins and Parker, but they were unsuccessful.
Mm-hmm.
Then they turned Jenkins onto his stomach in an attempt to use the sexual dildo on Jenkins from the rear, but discovered that Jenkins had defecated on himself. Oh,
Yeah.
so they tried to put it in his mouth and they was unsuccessful. I guess he wouldn't open his mouth. And then they turned around and tried to stick it up his butt, but he had did the number 2 on his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then they stopped, mocked, and laughed at him.
Mm-hmm.
Then it says, because they defecated on himself, it says, oh my God.
Yeah, it's hard to read. I'm telling you, they very detailed in that them court records. I could not read it. It was I have friends in Tupelo. Okay, Tupelo is close to Memphis. It's close to Memphis. I'm gonna send you over the protest where we was at as well, Amora, so you can see this is the first day he was released from the actual from the hospital. Let me see if I can send you that.
Oh my God.
Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna send you this as well.
All right, I'm gonna read this tonight. It's long. It's a lot though. I want to read it all. I'm glad they there ain't no way they would have wanted a jury to hear all of this. That's why they pled
Yes,
guilty. There's no way that they wanted if they would have had a trial, that this would have been worse.
it would have been. It definitely would have been.
So now Sheriff Bailey, he's in the court. Okay, we'll read it tomorrow.
Sheriff Bailey is the officer. That guy,
But
he
it's
actually knew that they was doing it. He knew that they was doing it.
not trying to say
I have family in Oxford. Oxford and Tupelo is right next to each other.
that. He said, what makes people so damn evil? I don't know, girl. Just craziness. We're gonna read this whole thing tomorrow, you guys. The important parts. I may just highlight the stuff that, hey, Angela, Milan said, I can't take it. Girl, it happens, girl. It happens. She said they would have gotten way more time if they would have taken it to trial. Yes. I'm surprised that some of these didn't get life without parole. How can they even
It's
allow
because it was because they pled guilty. They gave them a option to either plead guilty or go to trial. So they went ahead and took the guilty plea. So they didn't have to take it to trial. So that's why they got these amount of years. But I think they should have got more. But this is just a good start of getting these corrupt officers off the street.
Yeah. Yeah, at least they going to jail. The minimum time is 15 years. So they're gonna have to think about what it is they did for 15 years. And I'm sure somebody in there is just gonna take care of them real good. She said, I just got off from work. I'm happy to see you on more. Thank you, Angela. We just talking about these 6 Mississippi officers sentenced to up to 40 years. We're going to break down their court case tomorrow, the whole thing, where it goes in details of every single thing that they did in details to these people that wasn't even announced on the news. And thanks to Tanya for getting me this right here, because I know these things cost money sometimes. They be tripping. We want you to pay for everything. Everything. But yeah, they wanted to humiliate these guys. That's why they did what they did. They left this man permanently disfigured and impaired. And I hope he become a rich, disfigured, and impaired joker, because he will. I wonder will they give Eddie Parker as much as they give Michael Jenkins, since Michael Jenkins is the one that it all happened to. I mean, they both endured torture, but Michael Jenkins got the worst part of the deal. This is sad. Steph said, so basically the judge gave them a break. Yep. You right, Steffi. The judge gave them a break. Because some of the stuff that they did, they wouldn't even be able to handle that type of stuff done to them. That's what I don't understand. A lot of these bullies out here, they do things that they wouldn't even be able to handle if it's done to them at all. But we're going to break this lawsuit down. I mean, this court document down tomorrow. We breaking this whole thing down. Yes, we are. It's a lot, but we're going to break it down. So y'all going to have to listen. I'm going to come on a little earlier tomorrow. And depending on if Sharon is able to get the guys on, that's what she's working on right now. Try to see if she can get Jenkins and Parker to come on tomorrow. If they do, it would be wonderful. If not, we still going to break this down. So pull up tomorrow. I'm going to see what time Sharon says, but I'm thinking it's going to have to be a little bit earlier, y'all. And the reason being is because it's so long and it's going to take, like, we already been online now for almost an hour and 40 minutes. So if I broke this down, we'll be on an hour for another 2 or 3 hours. I mean, on live. So we're going to do this tomorrow. Hey, Miss Dimples. She should share the men that shot at your son. Were they father and son? When she come back, Demetrius, we'll ask her, okay? She said the judge gave them a break because they took a plea deal. Is what they do with anyone. This is crazy. So if we're able to come on tomorrow, I'm thinking more like it's 9 o'clock here. So I came on at 7:30. So it'll probably be more like
to share?
5:30.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Tracy Washington.
Karen.
Okay, I'm off. Oh yeah, I got no more. I'm sorry.
Okay, 2 things. Were they able to respond?
Yeah, I'm waiting on them now. I'm still waiting on their respond. They actually is not on here right now.
Okay,
that's what I was just on the Zoom call with them, but I'm texting the person who actually over our group building bridges.
So Dimitri asked, was the men that shot your son, were they father and son?
Yes, they were father and son. My son case actually was like Ahmaud Arbery. I actually it was just, they call it the copycat Ahmaud Arbery case. My son just lived through it. And I actually always talk to Ahmaud's mom too as well. I love her. I talk to her all the time. She see my son case. But yeah, they was father and son. The father actually was the one who was the aggressor. He the one who actually started the actual event. And the son actually was waiting up the street and shot up the van. And it only missed my son Nick because the TV was behind his neck. So the TV actually got the bullets.
And what's your son's name again?
DeMonterio Gibson.
How you spell that? DeMonterio.
Capital D, capital MONTERRIO.
Okay.
But yeah, they was father and son, and they actually would have been found guilty. The only thing that
I do remember this. Yes.
Yeah, the only reason why they mistrialed it was because the actual detective walked in the courthouse with the video of my son interview. He did not put it in discovery. So now we are actually getting a new court date.
And why would they do mistrial? Mistrial for what? He shot him. Or what are you trying to say your son was doing?
That he wasn't doing anything. They mistrialed it because the detective that actually did the interview with my son, he walked in court with the interview. You cannot walk in court with the interview. You have to put that in discovery before the court date. He kept it and never turned it in. So when you don't turn it in, that's a mistrial.
Dang.
Somebody said my son is handsome. Yeah, he's a very intelligent, very smart. Yeah, but we got a new court date. It's already back on docket, and we're getting a new court date sometime. Yeah, that's him right there.
Baby survived though.
Yeah, that's my son.
How many times did he get shot?
He didn't get shot any. The TVs and stuff that was on the truck, Amora, they took the bullet. The guy shot up the vehicle, the whole FedEx van.
Oh, got you.
Mm-hmm.
But they were trying to kill him.
Yes, they was trying to kill him, but he actually he dodged the dad because the dad tried to block him in. He dodged the dad, and when he got up the street, the son was in the middle of the street telling him to stop. He swerved around the son. The dad actually got in the vehicle and chased him out of the town.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
He don't work for FedEx no more though, right?
They fired him. So that's why they in the lawsuit. Because he would not return back to work. But see, they sent him back on that same route after he identified these guys. They sent him back on the route the very next day. So I told him if he don't get his butt off that route and get back and tell them people that he is terrified to be on that route. And he did that, and that's where they was trying to get him to for the first 2 weeks they did not pay him any like workman comp or anything. They wasn't going to do it, but because we went on CNN, we went on Dr. Rashad, we went on all these news outlets, they decided to give him workman comp. And after a year they wanted him to come back, but he was already seeing a therapist. He can't like go outside. He has PTSD, he has anxiety attacks. So he cannot really do anything. Like he go outside, he see the ranch color people. He get really paranoid. So well, so he's very, very. Yeah, we are suing FedEx. FedEx in the lawsuit as well. We have two big lawsuits filed. Yeah. Somebody said I saw him on CNN. Yes, he's on CNN. He got about 4 documentaries coming out about this.
This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. Well, we'll keep in touch with your son's case as well. But we're gonna come back tomorrow, you guys. We're gonna wait. Sharon, you have my number, right? I think I gave it to you.
Yes, I got it, and I'll definitely let you know as soon as they reply.
Yeah, let me know. So tomorrow, you guys, if you can, Sharon, I kind of don't want to get him a time yet. You think I should, or should I wait?
Wait until I actually get the time, and I'll let you know. I'm gonna try to let you know the time tonight. As soon as they reply, I'm gonna give you a time.
Okay. So tomorrow, you guys, we may have a potential of having the 2 victims in this case, the 6 officers that tortured 2 black men in was it Brandon?
Yeah, Brandon, Mississippi.
Yeah, Brandon,
You're right.
We're gonna see if we can have them on tomorrow, but if not, we're still gonna go through this court document and go through all the gruesome details that these young men had to endure by the hands of these racist, oh my God, scumbags, okay?
Oh, yes.
So that's what we're gonna talk about tomorrow, y'all. I mean, if this is a trigger for you guys, please,
And it's definitely gonna be a trigger, Amora. When you start reading, it's gonna be a trigger. I couldn't read it. I couldn't read past the first text message. It was crazy.
Well, hopefully, I mean, but it's life though. So we hear so much of this type of stuff going on. But I'm just shocked that in 2023, you're getting treated like this all because of a white woman. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, we all family in a sense. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's so many white and black people getting together and having beautiful babies and stuff like that. Like, I cannot believe this crap is still going on. It don't make no sense. How you still mad over somebody's color in 2023? You need to get it together. It's something that you need to look in the mirror about your own self, because this makes no freaking sense.
Right. Thank y'all, Miss Lady. Thank you, Steffi7. Yeah, I'm still going through it too. I'm very traumatized too as well, but I just try to keep pushing because there's so much of this going on. Amora, I got a lot of stories. If you want to hear about all these stories on my Zoom call, I can get you a lot of these stories. It's crazy how many stories I hear every Wednesday. I'm on Zoom now. Like I said, I'm on Zoom now, and we have a lot of stuff that go on like that. We actually fight in another case where 6 police officers killed a guy in Farmersville, Louisiana, and they tried to hide his. They tried to say he killed himself, and one officer actually was a whistleblower and gave his mom all the details that they killed him. They beat and killed him.
Wow.
Yeah. So we have so many. We also got another. Like I said, we still talking. We still. We have another case where a New Orleans Saints player, his mom is actually on she's actually in our group as well. He was killed by Alabama State Police, and she is still fighting for justice for him. He actually was a Saint player at the time. So yeah, it's a lot go on with these officers. The officers are very grimy, and they will not get rid of this what is it called, the immunity, because they love that. They know they're gonna get off with that crap.
So I see the hold on. I see the text messages that, hold on one second. Hold on. I see what they said, the lead up.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking for, hey Tanya, I don't see the text message. Is it a picture of the text message, or is just what they said in it, Tanya? Because what you sent me, I have hold on, let me go back to what you sent me. I have, hold on. Hold on, Tanya. Is the text message in this article, Tanya? Because I don't see the text message. I see the lead up, but I don't see I see the lead up. I see the cover up. Are they within there? Oh, I see. So it's not the real text message, it's just what they said in the text messages, is what you're saying? Oh, okay, they just have what they said. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, but that's gonna they do have it. If it's in there more, it's gonna, that's what we have, and it's gonna tell you exactly what they said in those text messages.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it. So Brett McAlpine, he's the one that received the message from the neighbor. The Brett guy
Which
right
one it
here.
was?
Brett, the one I
Okay.
said, he ain't got his foot almost out the door. A
Yeah.
neighbor
Okay.
notified him, who at the time was the chief of investigation. He was the chief of investigation, that he was notified that 2 black men were living in a nearby house with the white woman. So he the one initiated, Brett did.
And he was the chief of investigation. That's why I say this stuff been going on a long time in there, and they always, if he's over that, he's gonna put what they want to put in these files.
Yeah, so he was the chief investigation. So he was the, let me see how much time that joker got. Hold on. Let me see how much time he got with his trifling ass.
I know.
Yeah,
Ooh.
okay. Yeah, he was sentenced to 20 years state and 27 federal. That's probably
Ooh,
why.
good.
Because he held a greater responsibility in this mess. He was the chief of investigations.
Because they say when they did the paper, when they do the paperwork, they do the police report. They say their police report all was like the same. They already knew what they was gonna write in there, and it's already like they sent it to each other what they was gonna put in the police report.
Oh, we're gonna have some fun tomorrow because now it's coming together. So Christian, what's the guy named Christian? The second guy, where he at? This
Christian
guy,
Dittman.
a deal though. He is the narcotics investigator.
He's the one that planted the dope, the drugs. Yes.
So he's a narcotic investigator. And then you got Deadman, which is the same guy, Christian Deadman. Okay. He texted his boys and said, "Are y'all up for this mission?"
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. I'm telling you.
And then he, which is 29 years old, he said, if there are cameras on the property. Wait a minute, hold on.
I am Glenn for real. The only way this department would be shut down is by DOJ. DOJ have already been in there. They the one who actually was the one who was able to get the case moving.
So if there were camera on the property, they was gonna work easy. What does work easy mean? It says work easy mean
they was gonna be able to plan everything and not have any evidence of it.
so they said work easy if you see cameras on the property.
Mm-hmm.
But it says, but if we don't see cameras, he warned the group, no bad mug shots. A phrase undergoes to a green light to use excessive force. So he said, if there is cameras, work easy. If they're not cameras, no bad mug shots, meaning you have the green light to use excessive force on the parts of the body the mug shots would not capture.
And there was simply not to leave any marks on them so they can have they wouldn't see the bruises and stuff, because they said they mentioned it to them as well that they didn't want any bruises on the guys
that the mug shot would see. So with the mug, so the face, basically, they didn't want them to harm the face, just harm whatever the mugs that can't be put in the mug shot. Oh my God,
exactly.
This is ridiculous. Yeah, we're gonna have a little fun tomorrow. This is crazy. I'm so glad. I'm glad I'm reading this now after they got in charge, because it would have made me sick to my stomach to know that they hadn't been not even charged, but hadn't been sentenced, because I would have needed to know that they were locked up, because if I would have read this before they were locked up, I'm telling you, I would be so angry. But the fact now that I'm reading and knowing that they're about to do some time in prison, which I believe they should have got, because this was 100% intentional. This wasn't even, I didn't know what we was about to do. No, everybody knew what they was about to do. Everybody knew that they was about to commit crimes on two black guys. Everybody on that thread knew.
So their original time was I think Hunter was originally supposed to get 120 years. Two of them were supposed to get 120 years. One was supposed to get 80, 160, and I think like 140 that other. But because they pleaded guilty, they took a plea bargain. And by them taking a plea bargain, the only thing they can give them is like the maximum. And I mean the minimum. And the minimum is like 40 years was the most that they can give them on the federal side. And then the state side, they still got, they had that time as well. But by them pleading guilty, they couldn't charge them with all those years.
And it said that the Alpine, Matt Alpine, if I'm saying his name right, Brett, he surveillanced the house. He surveilled the property before they even arrived. He went and did a recon, girl.
Mm-hmm.
He did a recon to let them know what door to go in and all that. Do they have
Yep.
cameras? Like these jokers, damn, they was, whoa, honey child. Let me just stay my ass away from Mississippi. I mean, I'm sure this happened anywhere, but God dang. So you got an officer coming out there like, oh yeah, they got cameras and all, you know. Man, y'all better put some cameras up around y'all house. This makes no. So this officer went out and surveillance the property to see what they was working with before he even executed. Oh my goodness.
Right. Yep. He went out to do a recon.
Oh my God, this is crazy. You got to be careful.
But Amora, so many people feel like that town. They okay. Let me put it this way. A lot of Black people moved there to move their kids out of Jackson. They do that because they feel like this town is a lot safer. It had less crime, but the police there are very corrupt. So when they move there, they're stuck there because they don't want to move back to Jackson because they feel like Jackson has a lot of crime, but they don't talk about all the crime that happens there. It's a lot of meth labs there. It's a lot of more crime go on there than in Jackson, but they're gonna advertise the crime that go on in Jackson. And like again, it's not a place to go when you're a Black young man or you're there late at night. You can't go there a certain time of the night because they pull you over and they beat you. So it's not a safe place to go. But people like to move there and think it's safe. But I would never move to a town that time I get into that town, I see this big old KKK statue sitting in the middle of the town. I would never move to a town like that. We've been trying to fight for them to take that actual statue down because it's a KKK statue.
Well, let me I'm gonna read all these text messages. I mean, all the stuff that was said, the cover up, the lead up, the cover up. I'm gonna read all of it so I'll be more prepared for what we're gonna talk about tomorrow because they crazy. They didn't put their little heads together. What is a statue?
I don't know. I actually don't know the guy name. I just know he was a KKK. And I'll get the name for you, Amora, name of the actual guy that's the who is the owner statue, but he was a KKK. So they got that big statue saying time you time you get off the exit, you gotta pass this statue to actually get into Brandon. So it's in the middle of the town.
I see it. Here it go. I don't know let me read who it is. It says it's let me see who this is.
Yes, that's it right there. Yes. They say that's a KKK. So the NAACP.
Well, they got a Confederate flag flying right there, though, right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Is it Robert E. Lee? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Miss Tanya. Is it Robert E. Lee? I don't know who it is, but I just know they said it was a KKK.
See, it's I don't say who the freak it is.
I'm gonna get the name. I'm finna ask right now. I know who know. Give me a second. I'm finna see who it is. I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's just a Confederate monument. It don't even tell who the heck this is. Let me see.
Hold on, I'm finna.
Mm-hmm. 37 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
It just says is a Confederate soldier, 7 foot tall, granite statue of a Confederate soldier facing west in the lookout posture.
I'm about to get you. I'm finna get you the details of if he sent a message back. I know his wife was sick earlier, and I'm if he send the message back, I'm gonna tell you exactly who he is. But yeah, that is but a lot of people move there to think it's a lot safer. But actually, I, I would definitely, I would definitely stay in Jackson and fight with my crime there, then go there and be treated. Somebody say McLean, and be treated like you got to walk on pins and needle in that town. You actually really do.
Why would she said United Daughters of the Confederacy? I'm seeing that. I see the United Daughter of Confederacy, and then it says well, it says the monument was erected in 1907 by the Brandon chapter of the United Daughter of the Confederacy. But it just says it's a Confederate soldier. It says it's a 7 foot tall Confederate soldier, granite statue of a Confederate soldier. It don't say who the Confederate soldier name is. It's just a Confederate soldier.
I'm gonna get the name because it's dealing with a KKK. It's dealing with the KKK. That's why they've been trying to get it down out the town. They've been trying to get it down for years, and they still have not been successful with getting it down because it's affiliated with the KKKs.
Well, she said it's General
General
Sherman
Sherman.
was erected by the Daughters of the Confederate. I don't see nothing to say that on here, but she could be right.
And I was trying to get the information on it because I know exactly who know about it. But yeah, it's a lot. Marcus Power. See that Brandon. Yeah, I'm going to have to go down.
It says the monument marks the spot where General Sherman ordered his troops to stack arms during the siege of Brandon. So it's not General Sherman. It marks the spot where General Sherman ordered his troops to stack arms to siege Brandon. So it marks the spot of what General William Sherman did. So it signifies that he did.
Yeah, because I know they had been fighting to get it down, and last year we had did a protest about them getting it taken down. So yeah, they've been trying to get it taken down for years, but they still ain't had no success with it.
It's not a name of a person. It's a symbol. It symbolizes something that General Sherman did. It marks the area where he called for defense to protect that area. So it's not a particular soldier's name. It's just a Confederate soldier, but it's the spot. It's the location where General Sherman ordered something to happen. For them to seize the city of Brandon. So General Sherman ordered the troops to enter, to seize, to save Brandon. So it's a symbol, not necessarily a person.
Okay.
So I guess it's supposed to be, they're saying, oh no, this, they protected this city. They protected it so they wouldn't destroy it. So that spot right there is where they protected the city. So I guess they're saying the city exists today because this is the spot where General Sherman told his troops to stand here to protect or whatever. But that's what it's looking like.
Oh, here go the whole story right here. I found it. I have to read it.
So we'll just we will read the rest of the text messages to cover up the lead up to the cover up and everything tomorrow as well.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that. Let me get out of this one. I'm gonna save this one right here. It says McAlpine was the 4th highest ranking officer at the Rankin County Sheriff Officer. A probation officer sitting for a lengthy sentence. Oh, that's why he got a lengthy sentence too.
Oh,
It
wow.
says, it says that
He was the 4th leading officer?
yeah, and it says that he molded the men's into the goons they became. So this guy right here, the older guy, the 53-year-old, he molded the rest of these guys to do what they did. So he 53 and Middleton is 46. So because they're older and have been a part of the organization longer and higher ranking, that's why they got some years onto their sentences. I honestly believe that they should have gotten life without parole, but because they took a plea deal, I guess to save the town money to trying to do this lawsuit and get them charged. But I think they definitely would have been found guilty. However, to save all the time and stuff like that, the plea deal, they got the sentences that they got. However, I do believe that they should have got life without parole. But Brett,
Right.
73, he'll be 73. Well, he got 25, 53, 63, 73. He'll be 78 when he get out. He gonna be an old ass man. Look how you spend you 53 years old and you got to do a 25 bid. You dumb as hell. And the one that got the 40 years, the one that got the 40 years is Deadman. So he 28.
He'll be 60.
He'll be 68 when he get out. So he'll be 70 years old. But I still don't think he should be able to get out at 70. Oh my God. Anyway, he 29. Oh, he 29. So he'll get out at 69. So 70. He'll get out at 70 years old for trying to stick a dildo up a guy's behind. You know what? He'll have an opportunity while he's in jail to stick a whole lot of dildos.
Oh, more, be quiet.
When they find out exactly what they did, I mean, I don't know if they do that or whatever, but
they do. They do. And you know what, Amora? The people in there at the jail, the jailers and stuff be telling those people who they are. Those people look at the news every day, so they know those people. They look at the news every day in there. They know what's going on. They know who these people are. They know where they're coming to, too.
Oh, look, it said Parker. It says Alpine. Mac Alpine wasn't even in uniform. He was off duty and wasn't even in uniform during the attack. So what does that mean? So this joker on his off time, he ain't even working, y'all. He on his off time wanting to keep up shit. This man got a wife and kids. What is wrong with him? It makes no damn sense. So you on your off time, instead of relaxing, spending time with your family, going out to a nice dinner, going to a movie, reading a damn magazine or some shit, you were like, oh, I'm off. Let me hop on this mission with y'all. You so dumb. You need anybody to get paid at the time of the damn attack. You off the clock, joker.
Yeah, that was crazy for you to be off, and also for the other one to come into the town. You came right up in there to do a mission, to be initiated, and on your first day you go to jail for a long time. What? Is you crazy?
And then it said the younger deputies who are already sentenced tried to wrap their heads around how they started off wanting to be a good law enforcement officers and turned into a monster. So I'm wondering, they're talking about Deadman and this little fool over here that came from a whole nother town. Where he at? Joshua. What Joshua? Your little dumb ass. Joshua, like, I ain't even belong to the day. He was probably friends of one of them jokers. He's so dumb. He's so dumb.
And the one that got 40 years, they said he got in court. My friend is a Black Panther. And she said when they got in court, he hollered out, no man deserved to be treated the way we treated y'all. So the judge would say, well, since you knew better, I'm going to give you quick 40. You knew better. Why?
So he in court saying no man deserved to be treated. So the 20, hold on. So wait a minute, the one with the dildo. So this one right here.
Yeah,
hold on.
Yes, him.
He went ahead and admitted that they shouldn't have been treated like that.
Yes, and he told them, I apologize for treating y'all like that. Y'all should never been get treated like that. He gave him 40 years. Like, you knew better. Why would you get up in here and apologize? You shouldn't have been apologizing. You almost killed this man.
She said, the more they're not going in the population, they will be put in segregation. Why? Why shouldn't they go in population?
What? Who said that? Let me see. They would be put in segregation. No, Dimitri. If they're gonna go to Yazoo City, which is probably where they're going to, if they're gonna have to either go. I'm gonna let you know. They probably go to Yazoo City, which is in the country of Mississippi, or they're gonna come down here to Beaumont. They don't want to go to either one of those federal prisons because it's gonna be the same old way. They're gonna get treated just like the guy that killed George Floyd. He was in federal prison, but he was not protected. They almost killed that guy. They don't care nothing about them being in federal prison. They're gonna get in there.
It said that he said this was all very wrong. He said this was all wrong, very wrong. It's not how people should treat each other, and even more, it's not how law enforcement should treat people. Who is this? I'm really sorry for being a part of something that made law enforcement look so bad. He didn't even say I'm sorry for the crime that I committed on these guys. He's sorry for making the officers look bad. Oh my God, throw the whole man away.
I'm telling you that.
This is not how you treat people. Okay. We know that. We know that. This is not how you treat people. And even so, he said, even more so, it's not how law enforcement should treat people. I am really sorry for being a part of something that made law enforcement look so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
God. Never did apologize because they not sorry. They did what they wanted to do. They had been doing it. They weren't sorry to the people that they doing it to.
Oh, it says, oh my God, this might take us a few days to go over, you guys. I hope y'all don't mind because it said during the trial or during the whatever it was they call it, the sentencing, I guess. How did these deputies learn to treat another human being like this? And it says, Your Honor, the answer is sitting right here. And they pointed at Alpine. I mean, I'm saying his name wrong. But they blame it on this guy right here, y'all. Brett McAlpin. How you say his name, McAlpin?
I think it I forgot what it was. McAlpin. I think that's how it's pronounced.
McAlpin. So they blamed it on him. They said he the ringleader because he the oldest. He 53. Anyway, this might take a few days.
And then he was the lead. What you say? He's the lead investigator or lead something of that thing?
He was the chief of investigation.
I don't blame him, but I don't blame
against the victim planting a gun and drugs at the scene of the crime and stuck to their cover up for months until finally admitting that they tortured Michael Jenkins and Eddie Terrell Parker. It says Edward admitted to shoving a gun into Jenkins' mouth and firing it. He said it was meant to mock the execution, meant to be a mock execution.
Oh my God. It's gonna take you a week on this story, Maura, when you get to going through them text messages.
So much stuff. It may take longer than a day or two because it's so much stuff, y'all. So I know everybody not gonna tune in, and it's just fine because it ain't the drama that some people like. But this gonna take a couple of days, y'all. This just gonna give us content for a couple of days, maybe 3, because it's a whole lot to uncover. Because we gotta go over each one of these monsters that we looking at, y'all. We gonna go over each one of them. No bad mug shots.
Right, Miss Tanya. He probably was for real.
She said he probably the Grand Dragon. Oh Lord. All right, y'all. Hey, thank you, Sharon, so much. Text me or call me and let me know what they think. But and you're welcome to come up on the panel. I am gonna go over this until we finish this in detail. This is crazy. Out of Mississippi, and I know I got a lot of Mississippian in here, so maybe y'all will read this story and help a sister out, honey. Start voting, y'all. Start voting. Don't let these mofos stop y'all from voting. She said the story is very interesting. I want to dig deeper. Yes, we're going to dig deeper because we're going to go into every last one of these monsters you're looking at right here. We're going to go into every last one of them. Every last one of them. They better be glad they ain't had no trial. They better be glad they ain't had no damn trial. Look at these monsters. And Opendike look all ashamed. Look at him, girl. Look at Opendike.
Yeah, they actually had them like
Joshua
they
know he
had,
got something in him more than just white. He look like he could go for a Mexican. Look at him. And he all up
he
in the
do.
mix of his ass. Look at him. Where he at? Look at Joshua. Look at Joshua. Look at him. No, he should have his ass at home some damn well, sitting down, being grateful. It's all good. We're going to go into this, okay? She said, oh my God, no notification again. Sorry, Miss Foxy. When I try to send notification, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I need to call that lady back because that thing said I need to upgrade this thing. It said I already sent 500 messages this month. And I'm like, I know I ain't sent no 500 messages because I don't even have 500 people that signed up. It don't make no sense. So I got to find out why they told me I need to upgrade to another package. That's the same thing StreamYard did to my ass. But anyway, y'all, we're going to come back tomorrow and we're going to finish breaking this down. She said if they do Fed time, I believe they won't be placed in Mississippi. They might end up in Florida somewhere. Is that true? Does Fed time?
No, they'll probably bring them to most likely they're going to go to Mississippi, but if they don't, the closest thing probably will be Beaumont, and they definitely don't want to go to Beaumont because Beaumont is one of the worst federal prison you can go to.
But why do you think it? Because if it's federal, they should go anywhere though. They shouldn't be state. Like state, you go somewhere. But feds, you should go anywhere, right? Anywhere they got a bed, hot pot in the meal, right?
Yeah, you're right about that. But most likely, most of the time when they do Fed time, when they in Mississippi and they do Fed time, they're gonna most likely send them to Beaumont or to. We have a big federal prison now. I doubt if they send them to that one because they know the people there are waiting on them. And from my understanding, people in Beaumont already know about them as well. From what I have heard from people that's actually there as well too. So I don't know where they're going to actually send them to. Like you said, they can't send them anywhere, but I think everybody's waiting on them because they know about these officers.
Well, she said they ex-officers. That's why they're going to put them in segregation because they're ex-officers.
Yeah, they'll try to protect them, but I don't think they're going to work.
But why would they protect them?
Because remember that's what they did with the officer with George Floyd too. They put them because they are ex-officers.
I thought they only protect them but I thought they said they only protect them for so long, and then after the story dies down or whatever, don't they put them in? They put them in general population.
Well, they may put them in general population, but they got a long time to be there. More, who gonna forget? So who the people that are there for life? You think they gonna forget? They gonna throw them out there. They're gonna throw them out there. Whenever they go do hit general population, they gonna get tagged.
Well, I mean, yeah.
She said they probably want to remain close to home so family can visit, but they can't go anywhere for Fed time. Yeah, you're right. They probably is gonna want to actually stay close to home, but they ain't gonna like it there either, especially in Yazoo, because that's where our federal prison is.
Yeah, it shouldn't be what they want to do. So, do they have a choice? Do they get to put a order?
Well, how Fed work? Because I had a boyfriend that was there for 14 years, and they'll put you in a place. They'll pick your place first, but you can pay this counter, this state fee, or pay some type of fee to get moved close to home. So they can actually pay to move them where they want to go.
Oh, they can?
Yep. Yes, they can pay. I'm telling you, they can pay. Yes, they can pay. They're gonna put them in a place of their own, and then they'll let them they family could pay that little fee to move them to a closer location.
She said, I'm an ex-correction officer. I got in trouble. I will have to tell them. If I got in trouble, I would. Oh, wow. So listen, but I heard federal, they only have like 2 people per room. It's not like how a state is, right?
No, it's not. It's not like state. No, it's not like state. It's like one of the best places to be in.
Dorm, though, right? It's like a college dorm, right?
Yeah.
It ain't like the bunk beds and shit. They get to sleep like singles single beds. They got like TV and shit in there. It's like a dormitory.
Mhm. Yeah, they living a good life. They living a good life in Fed.
They're just away from their family. Federal prison. Let me see.
And then they give them time to get their affairs in order. And then somebody say, yes, they can request it. Yeah, they definitely could request it because I requested it before when I was younger. So I know they can request it. My mom's from Yazoo. Yeah, you spelled it right. That's right.
I mean, I still wouldn't want to be there, but this is what it looked like. But I wouldn't want to be there. Shit.
No,
But this ain't
because
a
it's
damn
still.
but this is a maximum federal security prison. Are all on maximum?
Yeah, all on maximum. Yeah.
So
All of them are maximum.
They look like a damn. They look like a piece of. Wait a minute. Hello. What the fuck is it? It looks like a piece of wood. That's a bed.
Yeah, but it's better than state prison though. It's better than state. The federal. I mean, it ain't no class. It ain't no house, no luxury, but it's better than state.
She said they wear khakis and polo shirts. Hold on.
Yes, they do. They can wear. Mm-hmm.
They wear khakis and polo shirts.
Yep, and they can some of them could have shoes, like the shoes that they can have like real shoes and stuff like that as well too. So they can have stuff in federal.
So wait a minute. Look at this one, y'all. Look at this. Look like a damn. I mean, I wouldn't want to be there, but this person got their own room. Look at us. And it's free. Shit, they look like they might be on vacation. Oh, this ain't in America right here. This ain't in America. This ain't in America. This is, oh yeah. Well, this is the most comfortable federal prisons. Okay, nah. We want the, what's the name of the one you said they might go to?
Yazoo or Beaumont.
Yazoo. Federal prison. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is Yazoo City. Oh shit. They don't even look like no bed. What they look like? What in the world?
Well, that's where they're gonna go. Or I think they're gonna. I definitely think they won't send them. I don't think they'll send them there though. I really don't think they're gonna send them there only because they are known in this state and they already know that those people are already waiting on them.
Well, I ain't trying to go to nobody prison. Nobody.
If I was the white baby, you going to do that time by yourself. Don't waste your commission, your commissary money trying to stay close, baby. Show live me tell you, I ain't spending nail down because he shouldn't have went there.
She said, if I was the wife, you're doing that time by yourself. Don't waste your commissary money trying to stay close. Yeah, meaning not if you did something like that. No, baby. Why would I want to stay? Why would I want to even be with you? Heck no, you doing that by yourself. Lady E said, just take me to the king because that bed would not take me out. She said, because that bed would take me out.
You're right.
That's true. My brother was in federal prison living a good life. She's, man, it ain't no way. Somebody said exactly, bye, baby, bye. Bye, baby, love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. It ain't no way. Listen, these jokers right here will have to do their time on their own, baby. Middleton. Look at you. And then Opidite already know what it is. He like, all my life, all I wanted to be was an officer. She said, I had a coworker whose husband did time in Yazoo City. Well, child, my husband will become my side piece when he get out.
They probably was meant.
We're going to break this down, y'all. We're going to break this down.
Lady D said Lady DE said the kids ain't even yours anymore.
She said the wife probably happy they got caught. They probably was mean to them. Had to be. She said, I'm not holding you down. Fuck you, clown. Fuck you, clown. You better find him a pen pal. Where old girl at? Where Peaches at? That's over the pen pal program yesterday. Where you at, Peaches? Where you at, girl? Peaches said she over pen pal program, honey. You better go and find him a pen pal. Shoot. Anyway, we're going to break these jokers down tomorrow. So we're going to sign off. Y'all make sure y'all please thumb up this video. Part 2 tomorrow. Part 3 maybe on Friday, or maybe we'll start back up on Monday. But listen, we are going to cover this story. Hey, Jennifer, we're going to cover this story. If white cops beating black men trigger you, you might not want to check in. But if you okay with hearing the somewhat of justice happen to white cops that beat black men, make sure y'all tune in. But we're going to break down the gruesome details of what they did when they tried to cover up and the disgusting acts that led up to all of this, y'all. We're going to break it down, okay? Thumbs up this video, please. Let me see if y'all thumb it up, because some of y'all come in, and I know y'all don't do it on purpose, but some of y'all come in without thumbing up the video. Let me check, let me check, let me check, let me check. Please give me my thumbs up. Please, please, please. Please, please, and please. Hold on. But we still got to break down the Oxford school shooting. Parents, they got arrested too, because, honey, you know that made history, child. That made history. They ain't never locked up no parents for what their child and did, but they sure did it yesterday, and we got to cover that too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes, and I'm glad. I'm glad they did. Okay, I got 122. Thank y'all so much for the. They ain't never. Thank y'all so much for the thumbs up. I do appreciate it.
Jennifer
Yes,
said,
after this, Miss Lorraine, after this, I'm just gonna go grab me a snack. She said, I wonder what happened with that Trayvon Martin case. What you mean? You wonder what happened with it? They let that joker off.
Yeah, and we just went and did a protest with his mom for his anniversary as well in Florida.
Yeah, they let him off. They let him free. I didn't understand that for the life of me. I was so angry. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I was angry as hell. But that's just, you know. But I always think things come back around. So I don't think that he 100% scot-free. I think things come back around, and we'll be hearing about that later. That's what I think. But we're going to hop off here tomorrow. Tune in. I'm going to go ahead and do the thumbnail, because we will be talking about this tomorrow. We will be talking about this tomorrow. These 6 Mississippi officers that did the gruesome crap they did to these 2 guys. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Sharon. And if you on tomorrow, you can hop right on back up. And thank you so much for all the insight that you're bringing to this story.
Okay, I'll definitely be here. I'm always on there every day. So.
Okay, cool. And we got to meet too. You just let me know.
So yeah, I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you, Sharon.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
So that's good that we got Sharon, and then Miss Tanya slid me some text messages and stuff in my inbox. So listen, y'all, we're gonna break this story down, okay? Come back tomorrow. I can't give you a time right now because I'm still gonna wait to see if she's gonna be able to have them come on. But if not, I'm gonna come on at 6 Central, which is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna try to do an hour earlier because it's gonna be a little long, because like I said, it's 49 pages, okay? But we're going to break it down in detail. So if you're interested, make sure you come on back tomorrow. Y'all thumbs up this video. Love y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Yes, we will be playing bingo after this. Y'all already know what it is. You know what it is. Good night. Love y'all.